Hello everyone. I will share with you today something that I found in 2022. And I believe that a lot of this information is not presented anywhere on internet. I've been sharing some of it since 2022 on my private profiles, but within my network, people did not know how to react or comment. It was unusual for them and something they never seen before, but it remained on this part that they saw it and they didn't comment. So I wanted to share with as many people as possible and to see if there is someone who understands or knows what this is about. So stick with me until the end of this video, because in the end I will show you what is it that is unusual and that I found intuitively. And we will start with Nikola Tesla, because this is a man I admire a lot, because he used his mind in a special way, in a way that most of us don't. And this should serve us as a guidance to use our intuition, so that even if there is nothing there that we can see, to stay focused and to research, and then maybe we will find it. And this is what happened to me. So we will start with Nightingale Island. This is the few islands, one of the few islands that is found in South Atlantic Ocean that was that looked different than most of the islands I was looking at through Google Earth. And these are the screenshots of this island, probably during the night, because it seems that water is kind of dark, or this plateau was in gray color, so I'm not sure exactly. So these are on this island I found straight lines that were of various colors. It was like red, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, all kinds of colors. And I was amazed because I never seen anything like this before, and especially not coming in straight lines. So you can see this is the part of Middle Island. I will show you now how this island looks like. So this is Nightingale Island, and this is how the island looks like now. And this is the Middle Island, and this part is now changed. So there is no straight line coming out of this area. The whole island is amazing. I mean, it has beautiful nature, and it looks like from the fairy tale, but there you cannot see anything. It's like the water is changed, the colors are changed, the whole area is changed in time. So let me go back to this image so you can see how it looked like. So it's good to take screenshots at the moment when you find something unusual, because you never know what might happen, and maybe in time this information will change. So you can see this part of the main island. There were like 3 houses, and this maybe one more house with some shining light. It was always there. Whenever I would go back, it was always there. Now this part of the island looks different of the main island, because in just 2 years this island is more populated. There are more houses there. Okay, maybe it's nothing unusual, but it was all of a sudden there. So I will show you just a few more images of this island and how these colors in the water look like. It was like it was I don't know, it's maybe some colorful stones and or algae, I'm not sure, but it was shining very, very beautiful light, coming out of these rocks and water. So for me, I was seeing it for the first time, and it was very unusual. The whole island looked like some kind of round plate, and then there were these straight lines coming out of with various colors like sun rays. So here you can see, maybe you can see there is an eye of a person and like an image of a person. I don't know if you can see this, but at the moment when I was looking at this, it looked like really like a face of a person. These are the colors, again, in the water, various colors. And this is a very distant island, so this is why it was amazing for me. What could this be? And I never found it anywhere else. So after this island images, I will show you the next island, which I like very much. And this island is called Ilha. These islands are called Ilha de Doboi and Ilha Martin Vaz. And they're very amazing. I will show you. They're across the estate of Espirito Santo. Here they are. In time, these islands changed names, and now this island doesn't have a name, no matter from which distance you're looking at. Last year, I believe, this island was called Ilha Waikiki, something like that. So I don't know why they changed the name. Now it doesn't have a name, and this one was called Ilha Martim, like not with N, but with M in the end. Someone tried to change the name of the island, but since I knew where it was, I always knew how to go back. This is Ilha Martin Vaz. So this is how the island looks from above. This is some huge dark hole, and it looks like this island was bombed or destroyed in some earthquake or floods. Like you know, you can see if you are interested in Google Earth and watching things on the bottom of the ocean and around the islands and other continents. There are a lot of cities that are flooded. I will show you now how amazing this island is, both of them, and what I found there. So this is how Ilha de Boi looked before in 2022. You see the island, and you can see the coordinates. So these are the coordinates below, which are now invisible in Google Earth for obviously some specific reason, and I think I know what is the reason. Now these coordinates do not exist in Google. I will show you right away. They're removed. We'll go to 3D and to this island, and coordinates are not visible below. So I will stay here in Google Earth now at this specific location, and I will show you how these parts of the island look like. You see the name Ilha Martin Vaz. These are images of some structures in the water. Maybe someone will say it's just a rock, but it certainly doesn't look like a rock. It looks like image of the city, and this letter K I find most of the time, and F and a few other letters. When I find these cities, they have these markings. So you can imagine how a city would look like if it was flooded and you're looking from 3D from above. These are also the images of in the water and around this hole. So I will show you now how I changed the colors here. I mean, like just a perception, so that more things can be visible, what is there around these dark holes and inside of the hole. I don't know if you can see that there are structures there inside of this dark hole, and actually I found within these dark holes, I found the shapes of the buildings, and some of them were in colorful light. So these are images again of something that might be a city or garden. something like it. So just to move quickly, these you can see images with beautiful colors, which I don't know what exactly it is, because some of those looked like mosaic. And they were in beautiful colors, and you can see them in the sea, on the rocks, on these mountains or hills, when there is a cloud, wherever there is a shade from the hill or from the mountain, wherever there is a shade, you can see the colors inside the water. So what exactly this is, and why so many colors in this area, I'm not sure, but it was beautiful to watch. And you can see the color of the water in time. Since 2022, the color of the water around these islands changed. It's dark blue, and it looks like it's protected, like you cannot see anymore all these things in the water like you could in 2022. So these are also beautiful colors. Here you can see some, obviously like some statue or something. Here also you can see various colors in the water and on the rocks. And it's amazing, you know, all these colors. It's like, okay, so here you can see it looks like a structure, this area. Here also. And here there is also a similar statue like we saw just a moment ago on another part of this island. You see, it's like something is there, like some statue. You can see the name of the island and the coordinates. Oh, this is part of the Ilha de Boi island, with what I explained to you. Wherever there is a shade, you can see the colors on the rocks and inside in the water. So I never seen anything like this before anywhere. There's something there is something similar in I believe it's Coconut Island near Mexico, but it's nothing is like this. Nothing is like this island. And here you can see, so it was like in the water, wherever there is a shade, there are colors, you can see them. And remember this area, it's like a moon shape, half of the moon. Now I will show you how it looks like. The whole sea is different. It's like drawn in a different way. And it doesn't look natural anymore. And these shades, where you could see the beautiful colors, they are painted in black. You cannot see mosaics anymore on the rock or in the sea. And here you can also see that it's hidden, this shape painted in dark, so you cannot see this area like it was before. I will share with you more photos of this island. This one was like rock. This rock was cut in half. There was like the sun ray, when you're looking from the other side, sun rays, when they're coming, they're like shining on this part that looks like heart. So it's amazing. There was also this thing on the sand, but I don't know what this was. And this island has many statues that are amazing, that look amazing, that like they don't belong to our time we're living now. So this is the beautiful mosaic, which I love the most. I don't know what this was. It looks like it has something there, like some structure, and then if you turn around your phone, you can use your imagination, maybe create images. But it's amazing how, and the sea and the colors, how it looked like in 2022. Now you cannot see it. It's protected. So this is how it looked, this island was like from Avatar movie, you know. It was amazing, like so many vibrant colors. And you know, it reminded me, when I was looking at all these red colors and everything, it's like of Plato's writings in Timaeus and Critias, where he described it in the time of Atlantis, when it existed, before it got flooded and destroyed. They used this red material that was rare, and they used it to paint their walls, gardens, all kinds of stuff. So here we have something that looked like a structure, but when you take a screenshot, it's not the same as it was before. Here I saw something in the ocean. It was a huge depth, and also this part had some structures inside the ocean, but it's not very clearly visible now. So here we have something on the wall and a statue. Then here also something that looks like a statue. This one was probably what intrigued me, was the part of the island which looked artificial. These images were, when you were looking directly in Google Earth, it looked like it had some circles, like it was some irrigation system connected in glass. It looked like it was made of glass. And really, it was amazing. And you could see all kinds of images in the water that are not there now. So I will share with you all these screenshots that I took from that period in 2022, and maybe you can see with your own eyes these circles and structures that were in the water. You could, like, literally, if you would put the glass bottle in the water, you can see the shapes. So this is how it looked like. These look like some houses overgrown in trees, like they existed from a long time ago, but they're now in this area. They're smudged. They're there, but someone painted it. And you memorized this part. It reminded me of some turtle head or image of a person. You see, everything is smudged. They made of this area to look like you're on Mars and not on island. So whoever did this, I mean, it's now totally different. They were not very artistic. So this is again the image of the mosaic in the water and these various colors. So you can use your imagination to see what it reminds you of. This is again the statue, some other statue. And you see the shapes now, they're dark, all in dark color. Yeah, this is this turtle, as I would call it, turtle head. And you see, like, it looks like there is a face there, maybe not, but it really looked like turtle head. And then there were these structures like houses and something. And how it looks now, you see. Someone was painting it who doesn't have artistic abilities. And anyway, we will move on. So this is what was there on this island. There was like empty space. It looked like there were houses there, and that like very few people were living there. It looked kind of abandoned. There was only one boat, which is not there anymore. And this is the area, how it looked like. Now, it looks more modern. These houses, this area, there is a, I am guessing, heliodrome. So these are the modern houses. And nearby, let me see. Yeah, it's here. there is a boat, but not like the one I showed you on the photo. So let me show you more images of this island, how it was. Really something amazing and something you cannot see anywhere else, unless there is someone else who took the screenshots in previous years. So these are some shining lights in the water. It really looked like there were houses, small houses there, and they were like all in white color, or white and black, and then all the shining lights around them, like maybe if they were using, if this belongs to some civilization that lived before, they were using some solar power shining lights in various colors. It's very beautiful how it looked like. So I will now come to this part where I found statues in the water. I don't know if you can see them all, but specifically these two. It's like a child and a mother above him with the, you can see the eyes, nose, lips, head. And I remembered this part of Plato's description of Atlantis, where they had a garden with statues of authorities. And so maybe this is what it was, that this part belonged to Atlantis. And maybe this is why it's protected, but I don't understand why people don't share information with each other when everyone is talking about it and looking for this, and in the end we end up hiding information just to reach out to maybe some hidden knowledge and artifacts. But the purpose is not sharing with people. The purpose is taking all these stuff from before, from ancient times, and then using it for destruction of each other, like they did before. So this means that we haven't learned anything, even after so many cities that are flooded, not just Atlantis, around every continent you have flooded cities, and it creates sadness in my heart to see all this. So I'm sharing with you this just to see how it looked like. And these are the images of the parts of probably flooded. You see the letter K, flooded city. Let's see, okay. So this is the part area where you saw the dark holes. So this is within the dark hole. When you go deep in the dark, you can see this light. And now I will, I placed it in other view so that you can see exactly what are these shapes. This is all in the darkness of these holes. So you can see for yourself how it looks like inside of this darkness. It looks like some buildings, or with terraces and gardens and stuff like that.